Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Morning Wood. I am glad you could jump up on my wood. It's going to be a hard, throbbing, stiff, pulsating, enough dick jokes. It's going to be a good show. We are joined. Oh, well, fuck that. We'll talk about that in a minute. I'll see somebody. Josh, check your Patreon page. The link is in your Patreon page, Josh DeForge. Check your fucking Patreon, and you can come on. Josh is supposed to be on the show. So, anyways, a few announcements, and then I'll talk to this fucking person here. This week on the show, of course, today we've got Josh and Jay. I spelled his name wrong at the beginning. I had it J-A-Y, then I had to go change it to J. Spell your goddamn name like Jay Bird, nigga. Anyways, tomorrow we've got my very good friend and very big brain Jesus, Landon Kurt Noah, and also we got Wake Up Dead. The Patreon of the day tomorrow will be Wake Up Dead. Then the 22nd, which is Wednesday, we have Soda and Captain Kirsch, everybody's favorite girls, them hotties with bodies and good sense of humors and all that. And then the 23rd, Thursday, can you say bounce? Wow. We got former porn star, Redhead Redemption. I can't remember her actual porn name, but on YouTube, she's called Redhead Redemption. And she will be here Thursday. And possibly Magog will be here also Thursday. So, as you notice, we are on the Pimpmunk Live channel again. We were supposed to be on the Pimpmunk X channel, but guess who hasn't got the channel back? This guy. So I don't know what's happening. They're supposed to give me my channel back today. Maybe it's going to be later today. I don't know. But it's still not here. So, and I'm not, YouTube's fucking shitty. But anyways, at the end of the show, as always, we'll take Q&A, tips, and Patreon. I do want to announce that, as you all know, we've got to go once we hit $1,000 a month on Patreon. We will be doing a 24-hour show. We're going to have tons of guests and a lot of fun. And right now we're at 60 Patreons with $530 a month. So we're close. We need $470 and boom, we are there. So there you go. We're getting there slowly but surely. We are getting there, and I'm looking forward to that. So at the end of the show, you can tip. Oh, you can tip all through the show, and I'll just read your messages at the end of the show. But yeah, we'll do all that, and you have questions, boom, you ask them, and we'll answer them. So let's just get on with it. Today we're joined by Jay. What's happening, homeboy?
What's up, Pimpmunk? Just having a cigarette right here.
Cool. Me too. And we're also joined by Red Eye. What's happening, Aussie?
Good evening.
Josh DeForge. I don't know where he's at. He's supposed to be here, but maybe he'll be here in a minute. I forgot to say this. This is Patreon Appreciation Week. At the end of the show, I will also be shouting out some random Patreons. So all through the week, I will be shouting out random Patreons. And all through the week, we'll have the $50 and above Patreons. And Friday, we're going to have lower tier Patreons on. So it is a Patreon Appreciation Week because I do appreciate you motherfuckers a lot. I love you guys. So what's happening? What's happened over the weekend, guys? Anything big? Anybody get laid?
Nope. Of course not.
I became a trap this weekend.
Oh, really? What kind of bear trap? A mouse trap? What?
I'm doing a bit of a fundraiser on my show also, and people wanted me to dress up like a woman and go walk down the street, so I fucking did it, and it was.
I asked if you did anything new.
No, yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I enjoy dressing in drag. I learned that about myself.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'm it's your thing.
Don't pretend you can't relate, Pimpmunk. Okay, I've seen Pimpisha.
Yeah, and I fucking hate doing that.
No, you love it.
I know. I fucking despise doing it. but it's a lovable character. People like it, so I do it. But no, I hate doing pimpy. But you know, see, my drag is different than everybody else's drag. I try to make her look the worst as I possibly fucking can. And so yeah, it's horrible looking. But yeah, but you know, I don't dress in full drag either though, dude. Usually I have man clothes underneath it. So but if you enjoy it, fine. What do you enjoy about it?
I don't even know. It was just funny.
Okay.
It was I don't know, because I got like full on into character. I was like playing a trans character, and it was yeah.
Okay.
Because I was like, basically everyone was like, basically I was forced into it at that point. I was like, okay, I'm gonna either like be miserable, or I'm gonna have some fun with this. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna have some fun with this.
Absolutely, yeah. That's what you got to do, man. You got to have fun with it. If, you know, you do it for a fundraiser. That's great. I mean, I kissed a goddamn man on stage in front of hundreds of people for a fundraiser. So, yeah.
Well, we're trying to fundraise to upgrade setup and shit.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, the thing I did was for Galen a couple years ago, when of course I kissed Paul on stage, but that was, you know, somebody paid $1,000 for that to happen. So, yeah, it was good stuff. Good stuff. Red, anything? You said no, nothing new this weekend, huh?
No, sir. I've just been playing that new guitar that I got last week.
No new liver spots or anything?
Oh, not that I noticed.
See, what people don't know that you have a liver spot. Well, you have I don't know if it's a liver spot, but he has a spot on his ass that looks like the state of Texas.
Yes, and it's growing though. It's going to look like Florida soon. It's growing a peninsula down my leg. I think it's cancer.
Yeah. It sounds like cancer. It sounds like you may need to get that checked out.
Should be right, mate.
The only thing really new that's happened to me over this weekend is that I've been really high.
Yeah,
really high.
Yeah, like really, like so high that I'll be, and I did it live too. So I'd be like, and the thing of it is, I'd be like these old micro dreams and shit, and I'd be talking and not making any fucking sense. There's like, I've kind of like yesterday. I actually was off camera. This was I caught myself stacking something. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? So yeah, it's Anyways, so Jay, let's talk about your channel for a little bit, your live show or whatever, man. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, I do a podcast on Saturdays with Honest Red, who you know, and my mate Creamage, who's my token Australian, which, as we discussed earlier, you can't have a good podcast without one.
That's true.
And we like to discuss triggering topics and have fun like arguments and shit. But sometimes we just chill. We just we look at the news. We're working on upgrading the show because my computer is a piece of shit.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah, we can barely run videos or anything. So right now we're kind of doing like sort of what you do here. A lot of the time, just like having random discussions or whatever. But it's a pretty chill show. We have a lot of fun doing it.
Cool.
And I also do another show on Sunday nights called the Sunday Night Heathens, where we take like call-ins and we just like bullshit with the fans and shit, the viewers.
That's good. That sounds good. Yeah. You said something before we started about bringing me on. So in the future, you'll probably see me on the podcast one, and I'm happy to do it. I like doing other people's streams. I do a lot of this shit. I work a lot. Like tonight, if everything, we're supposed to get a lot of severe weather tonight. So, But tonight I'm supposed to be doing a private the Altered Perspectives, the private show that we do. But I may not be able to do it if this weather hits. But I'm constantly doing shit. So, and I've got a lot of people asking me to do the podcast. But yeah, I like venturing out and doing other stuff, working with cool people. Well, you're not cool people, but still, helping, working with other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'll make it there one day.
Yeah, you'll make it there. You'll make it. Red Eye is cool people, though. Did I tell you about the domestic violence charges Red Eye has? I don't know what the fuck.
Well, all the cool people do have those.
Well, today's a proud day for Australia. We have actually had Australia's first asylum seeker get granted asylum in another country. Now, an Australian-born citizen had to file for asylum in Canada, and it was granted due to he was basically in a motorcycle gang, and he went, I think he might have been state's evidence or something, but the federal police bungled his protection, and he got identified. So he had to get out of the country for good because people were really going to put bullets in him. So Australia officially has had its first asylum seeker have asylum granted to them on the basis of, if we don't, you're going to die. So Canada has taken them in.
Well, that's just what we do over here. We're hospitable. We help people out.
Fuck Canada.
Only fuck Canada. We got fucking legal weed here now. It's officially the best fucking place to live. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know, man. Vegas has got legal weed. I want to say Vegas is probably cooler.
Probably, but Vegas isn't very practical to live in.
Yeah, shit. It's cheap. Actually, it's cheap to live there if you don't get a gambling habit. I'm saying, but you got buffets there for you get fucking food buffets there for like $4. Rent is cheap there. It's actually not that bad to live. Rent is actually very cheap there. So it's because nobody lives there. Everybody fucking visits there. So yeah, but I don't know if I can live in Vegas. All those prostitutes, I'd probably fuck myself to the poorhouse.
All the hookers, legal weed, casinos, excellent fucking shows to go to, like Penn and Teller and fucking every other really good. What a shitty place to fucking live. Cheap rent, legal weed, fucking awesome stage shows, $4 buffets, hookers. Did I mention the hookers and the cheap weed?
Yeah.
Because what about the $4 buffets while you're watching fucking Penn and Teller?
Yeah.
While you're really high on weed
and getting a blowjob from a nice looking hooker.
Exactly. It's like Christians should put this forth as heaven because fucking sign me the fuck up. I want to go there.
Heaven. Yeah, it's like everybody talking about Amsterdam. I think Vegas may have just beat Amsterdam. But to be honest, when they legalized weed, I think Vegas is better than Amsterdam.
Well,
I'm just saying.
They've gone a bit back. I heard something about they've curtailed the selling to tourists and all that because it turned into a drug holiday destination for the entire fucking planet. And the locals were not happy because everyone's walking around going, hey, man, it's like a Cheech and Chong movie. But, yeah, I don't know.
I guess Josh is having a problem with the link. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I'll send the link to you again. I'll do that right now. But that's all I can do is send you the link. The link worked for both Red Eye and Jay here, so
depends on what device he's using. If he's on a PC, it's just use Google Chrome, boom. If it's a mobile device like an Apple, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know what the issue is. It's the same link that I sent these guys, so it's working. It's a working link. I know that. But I sent the link
actually again. It's not working. I'm not here right now.
Oh, you're a figment of our masturbation?
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's tragic.
Dude, I masturbated right before the show. I am not going to lie. This is God's honest truth. This is a God's honest truth. I'm going to be honest with you people. I jerked off.
God.
I pounded the putter. I choked the chicken. I banged the monkey. I pulled the cord.
Wow.
Yeah.
I pet
Pull
the
that cord.
lizard. I
What was
played
they
the
saying?
saxophone.
What does they say in Australia? You've just rubbed the ears off your Peter Garrett doll.
I don't know what the fuck that means, but that's what I did.
You know this. You remember that band Midnight Oil with the bald bloke that jumps around a lot?
Yeah.
Well, that's Peter Garrett. So you rub the ears off your Peter Garrett doll because he's bald.
Okay, my Peter Garrett doll has been rubbed. No ears on that
No
motherfucker.
ears.
No
Rub
ears.
the ears off it.
Ears gone.
Damn.
And I feel good. I feel relaxed.
Now, I hope you're in private when you did this and you weren't down at the local shopping centre.
I was at the fucking restaurant. No, I'm and by the way, today I have the specialty as always, but I also have the very special tea. If I drink the very special tea, elephants will visit me.
Fuck yeah.
I will have a conversation with Moby Dick.
Hey, he's a cool bloke.
Yeah. Do you have a pet name for your dick? I do.
No, not really.
Mine's Frederick.
Frederick.
Seriously. My dick's name is Frederick.
No, mine's a bit longer. Mine is that has not been touched in eons. That's
just sad.
It's
the
sad truth.
Story, bro. That's a sad story.
I bet I might get pity sex out of it. So shh.
Yeah, I got people in the chat room talking about masturbation lines. Poke the one-eyed Willie, stuff like that. Dude, there's so many names for masturbating. It's like vagina. There's so many nicknames for vagina. It's like 1 million names for the vagina.
Oh yes. God, I don't even know where to start.
Well, I will.
My favorite is cunt.
Well, that's Australian's favorite word ever. But I like here's my favorite 3 names for the vagina. I love the old-fashioned pussy. I just like the word pussy. The cooter. I like it called the cooter. The hoo-ha. And pimp's property.
Pimp's property.
Yeah.
The one that makes me laugh when a lady says it is baby cannon.
Baby cannon. The pink taco.
Actually, speaking of awesome women, I caught a fucking one of Jeff Holiday's videos today, and it was the one where he's talking to one of the guys that said some weird shit, and Jeff's missus comes on screen and just tears the shit out of this guy and basically says, listen, I'm really sorry if you're having fun, but it's time for my husband, for my man to come and fuck the shit out of me. So this stream is ending, and she just walks off, and you hear her say, "Come and fuck the shit out of me, Jeff." It's just like, holy shit, she is fucking awesome. So she like fucking physically fucking tore strips off this poor cunt who didn't know what the fuck was going on, just put him in his place, and then basically told Jeff, time to fuck, end the stream. And Jeff's going, oh, sweet, see you, everybody, click. So, yeah, Missus of the Year.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's awesome.
I'm trying to get this Josh guy in here. It's not working. I don't know what to do. I sent him a link. Sorry, bud.
Just if you can, tell us what device you're using in chat. I'll try and text him in there and see what's going on. Use text chat.
Well, yeah, that's awesome. Well, while we're doing all through the show, I'm gonna do this probably a couple times. Let's give a couple of shout outs right quick to a few Patreons. We've got, let me see here. Oh, one of my newest patrons, Sarah Sonata. There's Josh. Sarah Sonata, thank you very much. Chicken Butt, thank you very much.
What?
There's a guy named Chicken Butt. He's Clint. Oh no. Clint's not. Okay, Cody Ryan. Thank you, Cody. Cozy. Let me see here. Alex Don. Thank you. Another guy named just simply Alex. Albany Rose. Thank you, babe. So yeah, man. And we will give some more shout
sound
outs.
like some awesome fucking people.
Yeah, Animancer, Ashley, Bunny, of course, Bird Flu. Yeah, so we'll give some more names in a little bit. We'll shout out some more people. Hey, Josh, how you doing?
Hey. Oh, fuck.
Wow, you're a little dude.
Little dude, what are you talking about?
You would be raped in prison a lot.
Welcome to the show.
I'm thinking of raping him right now.
Wow.
Hey, talk for me, Josh.
Yeah.
You're a little low.
Hello. I'll change that.
He's a youngster, man. I don't know from talking to him before on the chats. I had him looking like a 50-year-old neckbeard.
Are we good now?
Yeah, you good.
All right.
Yeah, you're cool. I just thought you were like a 50-year-old fat neckbeard. You turned out you're like a little skinny twink.
Didn't see me on DP the 2 times?
Dude, I don't watch that fucking show. The only time it's the only time I watch that show is I don't watch it is when I'm on it now. I love DP. Now I haven't seen it when you were on. Maybe I have and just didn't know it was you. I don't know. I do watch DP, by the way. I was just kidding. Yeah. So welcome to the show, bro. And thank you, by the way. First off, thank you for being a Patreon. He's one of my $50 above Patreons. He's actually the one that got me to my $500 mark, the halfway mark the other night. So thank you so much, brother.
I was just like, let's just bump that up into the $10.
Yeah, man, it fucking helps, dude. And now I'm at 530. So we're getting there close. And see on that 24-hour show, I'm bringing on Patreons. So Patreons are going to be able to hang out with like some of the bigger guests I'm going to have. It's going to be a good show. It's going to be a good 24-hour show. Or like, there's been several people that say, yeah, I'll do it. I know I can get the Poison the Well guys on. Ben and Billy will probably show it. TJ and Paul will probably do it. I can get a lot of people to do it. So, yeah. Lots of people. Some black guy, all the hottie little chicks. Dude, I got a porn star on the show Thursday. Yeah.
Which one is it?
Redhead Redemption. Yeah, she don't do it no more. She don't do porn no more, but she's done films with Mercedes Carrera. She's been in there with a bunch. She was pretty hot little number. She's been on DP once. And then I actually was a host on the show the night she was on DP. So that's how I got to know her. She's really cool people. So she's going to be on the show Thursday. Looking forward to that.
Hell yeah. Be awesome.
A little jerky when she's live. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if we'll go that far.
Yeah, why? How dare you take away my masturbation session?
The demonetization fairy will fucking come and get us if you do that. You know this.
Fuck that little cunt.
I know, but
it's National Radio Day.
Is it?
Yeah, man.
I know that existed.
Does anybody still listen to radio in here?
Fuck the
I listen to
radio.
news radio.
I'm not talking about internet radio. I'm talking about actual turning on the radio and listening to it.
Yes, BBC World Service.
Okay. Dude, I remember when I was a kid and radio was the shit. We didn't have the internet when I was a kid. So the radio and stuff like that was just awesome. They'd have like the top 5 countdown and you could call in and shit like that. So, radio was the bomb back in those days, but it just seems like it's dead now. Internet kills everything. Internet's killing libraries, man.
Yeah, it's weird. In Australia, radio is still pretty big because of how big the area is, and there's only like the major cities, and then there's massive amounts of nothing in between. So radio still plays a pretty important part in definitely in regional Australia, even in metro too. A lot of the morning shows and radio stations still do really well.
Well, I mean, okay, like satellite radio does real well here, I guess, like XM and FM. So like, I mean, XM and Sirius. I want to say FM, Sirius. Those do pretty good, but you know, here's the thing that always bothered me. Howard Stern was always the most controversial man on the planet, right? When he did regular radio. Then he goes to satellite radio where he can do anything he fucking wants and be really and then he goes like really politically correct and shit.
You're getting old, isn't he?
It's like ass fucking backwards. But see, he really has a problem with podcasters too. He doesn't like podcasters.
Sounds like doesn't like the internet. Full stop.
Yeah. It's. I love Howard. Howard's a fucking legend. But he was bitching about podcasters and stuff one night, and it really, irritated me because here's a dude that pulled himself up by the bootstraps and did it on his own, and he should respect other people who are trying to do that.
Yeah, it's probably in his contract that he had to clean it up. He's probably got a superior amount of money from this new deal. That's usually what entices people when they're getting older. It's like, I want to secure my fucking retirement. Oh, look at this lovely pay upgrade. I'll get full health. But the trade-off is I can't do what I used to do. I've got to tone it down by several levels. And he just went, yep, fuck it, I'm doing it. And he just, maybe, I don't know. It's just he should have adapted and jumped on the internet and fucking started his own shit because, god damn, that man on the internet with no one keeping tabs on him would have been fucking frighteningly funny.
Oh yeah, you could do a lot on the fucking internet if you embraced it.
Oh yeah. And there's some very good, but there's some very like Joe Rogan, right? If you are not entertained by that podcast, something wrong with your head.
Yeah.
The dude is amazing. Rogan is one of my favorite people on the planet, by the way. I really enjoy Rogan a lot. He's first of all, he's smart. He's a badass. I mean, he really is a badass. I mean, that dude kicked the motherfucker and flew him in the air like Superman. I mean, that's a bad motherfucker, dude. And he doesn't take shit, but he's also nice enough. So he does a very good show.
Yeah,
Joe Rogan.
Oh, you go, mate.
No, he's the fucking king of podcasts for a reason.
Yes.
Well, that fucking... I didn't know he was into fighting. Like, I just thought he was a fan of fighting. And then I've seen some footage of... And was one show where I don't know if he was an MMA former champion, but this guy's this really big motherfucker. He's like a walking mountain. And this guy says, I don't care who you are. He says, there's one man I'd never want to get a fucking roundhouse kick from. And then he points over and there's Joe Rogan sitting there sheepishly just smiling. He's going... And this he's throwing kicks, right? And he's saying, see, I'm just not getting the power out there. And Joe says, he says a few things, and then Joe does a few kicks into the training. And the dude holding the bag just goes bush and goes, like, takes a step back, basically. It's fucking insane. He's bracing for it with a big, thick bag, and he's still getting rocked back like a motherfucker. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure Joe wasn't nailing him with everything he had, because if he did, the dude probably would have got launched into fucking orbit.
Well, I'll tell you how good he is at it. George St. Pierre, a fucking icon in MMA, got Joe Rogan to teach him how to throw a roundhouse kick.
Right. That might be the guy that was on. Has he been on Joe's show and stuff a few times?
Yeah, he's a French-Canadian guy.
I think that might be the guy. Pretty big guy. Yeah.
Well, no, I'd say Pierre's kind of little.
Okay. Well, there's a really big guy that's got short blonde hair, and he's just like he's a fucking... And the dude just went, yeah, Joe's just got this kick. There's no other man like it. And Joe's explaining how he does it and how he twists.
Yeah, I think it is George St. Pierre. Okay. I think because I remember the same show.
Yeah, because when I say walking mountain, I mean the guy's physique compared to me.
I'm
like a fucking twig. So these dudes are bugger. But yeah, that just the way he explains it. And then they show the footage of the dude when Joe was in that thing when he was young, and he fucking... You don't see that. Like, I've done Taekwondo and I know what it takes to get someone to fly through the air. To do that, the dude's just right on point. Just everything's just banging. Yeah, like clockwork. It's fucking amazing to watch. And if you haven't seen that kick, jump on YouTube and Joe Rogan spinning back kick bush.
Man accused of sexually assaulting a woman on a plane faces life in prison. Indian National Prabhu, oh, fuck you, these names, who was accused of sexually assaulting a 22-year-old woman while she was sleeping on a Spirit Airlines flight back in January, faces up to life in prison and will be deported back to India when he gets out of jail. Life in prison for sexual assault. Hey, I'm not against it.
Damn.
Yeah, neither am I.
I'm not against, but he fucking assault. She was asleep on an airplane and he assaulted her. So I'm imagining he was touching her stuff.
Fucking hell.
Well, he was trying to join the Mile High Club. You know, that's not easy to get into. He had to resort to rape.
That's fucked up.
How else do you fucking get a woman to fuck you on a plane? It's not gonna happen.
I can barely fit in that fucking bathroom. I ain't fucking no bitch on no airplane. I'm barely taking shit on one. Fuck that. Them things are fucking time. I never use the bathroom on a plane. Fuck that. I'll hold it. I'll die, but I ain't trying that. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
They're smaller than the bus bathrooms, dude. The airplane bathrooms are fucking stupid small.
Nearly as bad as those the bus bathrooms, hey boss.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck those bus I took a fucking Greyhound this summer, by the way, because I went to the fucking DFF meetup. Mm-hmm. And I thought, you know what? Pimpmonk's always talking about how he takes the Greyhound and how he fucking loves it. So I'm going to take the fucking Greyhound. God, worst fucking decision. I should have spent the extra money. I should have bought a fucking plane ticket. Because you know what? I don't mind sitting on a fucking bus for hours on end. That's fine. But, you know, sitting on a bus with a fucking tiny little fucking disgusting toilet that smells and that fucking stinks up the whole goddamn bus.
No air.
You had a bad bus. You had a bad bus.
I was on a number of bad buses. It was terrible.
Yeah, I don't have those experiences. I mean, I've had bad experiences, but I use it as experience. See, but the difference between me and a lot of other people is I take bad experiences and use them. I use the bad experiences. You know, so yeah. But I've had bad experiences on a plane. Dude, somebody farted on a fucking, you're in a tube with the air sucked out of it. You know, you can have bad experiences. I've had some bad experiences on a bus, but I've never had a bad experience on the train yet. But I've only been on the train a few times. I love train. I love train travel.
Trains are cool. Yeah, I like trains.
Especially if you get like a roomette, dude. You got a little bed there. You got a shower. It's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't mind the bus. I've taken the bus several times, a bunch of times. I'm going to try and take a bus next month because the Texas plans fell through with other people. So I'm still trying to get there. So I'm trying to. I don't mind it. It's I'm grateful for anything I get. Bus, train, plane. I don't care. I've gotten to a point in my life where I am grateful for it all. I get to experience this stuff, and it's fun.
Fuck yeah.
So yeah.
No, it was worth it overall, but the fucking busing, goddamn.
Yeah,
Sleep on a bus for days on end.
It's not. I mean, yeah, it can be uncomfortable at times. I don't praise the bus. People think I praise it. I don't. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind. I actually kind of dig it because I make an experience out of it. I always talk to people, meet the cool, meet people, the bad people, the good people. Anything. You can make an experience out of anything. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So what's up, Josh?
Not much.
Okay, that was interesting. So you got laid lately, Josh?
It's been about a year. last time I did it was like a threesome, so it's just like, oh, well,
Okay. Well, that's something. Threesome, something.
it was a failed threesome.
You've reached your sexual goals and now you're done. You're just giving up.
I'm gonna tell you, man. It's always a letdown. Threesomes aren't what every guy thinks it is.
Yeah.
No, me and my buddy were having fun, right? It's just,
Oh, okay. So you sucked your buddy
Yeah.
off.
no,
Oh no, no, okay.
no. We did the Eiffel Tower.
Spit roasted up.
I've done that too. It's all right, I guess. I'm always afraid. Like when I did it with my buddy, I was afraid his penis was going to touch me at some point. And I guess I ruined it because I was always like, keep that thing away from me. Don't touch it. So yeah.
Yeah,
It's just a penis pin. Don't be afraid of
No, it's not just a penis. It's a penis.
Just a penis.
Well, I'm just a straight guy. You know, I'm just a straight guy, and I'm okay with it. I am not ashamed to be a straight male, and I'm not homophobic because I don't like dick in my butt. I just don't like dick in my butt.
Yeah.
I hate him if I call me a homophobic because I don't like dick in the ass. Well, you're straightophobic because you don't like eating pussy.
I'll eat a pussy. I'll eat a pussy. I'll suck a dick. I'll do anything.
Yeah, well, you're a fucking little
I'm a
freak,
degenerate.
aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. I don't mind it. That's fine, people, man. I don't care. I got a lot of buddies who like sucking dick. Just not my dick. I'm cool with it.
No, the only depressing part about it was like when I saw his penis and noted that it was much, much larger than mine.
Yeah, all penises are much larger than mine, so
it just wasn't.
Wasn't
a good day.
I have a hiccup of a penis. It's a dick up, and it's yeah. I am never surprised that somebody's got a bigger dick than mine because everybody's got a bigger dick than mine. The head of my penis looks like a fucking lid to something. Because it's just all you see is head of penis. You don't see the goddamn neck. Just head. It's like if you open it up, boom, something's gonna pop out of it.
So I actually had a friend once get pissed at me because my dick was bigger than his.
Yeah.
We were arguing, and he was like, no, I was like, I've got a bigger. And this was like in high school or whatever, and we were just fucking arguing. Oh, no, my dick's bigger. My dick, and basically, like neither of us wanted to like present it and like measure or anything like that. But he was like adamant. He's like, no, he's like, my dick is definitely bigger than yours. Fuck you. And he's like, you're lying. It's not happening. One time we shortly after that argument, we were in the toilets together, and we're standing at the urinal. He looks over, and he's like, I guess he was like trying to like cop a win and be like, fuck yeah, I win, But he looks over, and this scowl grows on his fucking face, and he's like, fuck you. Like, what did I do? He's like, fuck you, you piece of shit. You wanted to fucking fight me right there with our dicks out at the fucking urinal.
Wow. Well,
oh, God.
That's not nice of him.
I don't know what offended him so much, but some guys are just
you're
insecure.
Big giant cock, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, that's stupid. But here's my thing. I think it's stupid is when you got all these guys on the internet trying to get with these girls, trying to meet these girls, and they lie about their penis size. Like, I got a 9-inch dick. You do? Okay, look, are you really are you trying to have sex with this girl? Yeah. You do realize she's going to know you're a liar when you pull your fucking pants down, right?
Yeah.
Are you just hoping she forgets? And let me tell you something else that pisses me off. I'm a little dick guy, right? So when I'm having sex, I'm okay with a chick saying harder, harder. I'll give it to you. But once that bitch says deeper, I'm gonna slap the fuck out of her. Cause I ain't holding back. It ain't like I'm holding the fuck back. What the hell? I'm giving you all I got. And you gonna say deeper? What do you want my fucking foot in that some bitch? I'm serious. I ain't deeper.
Come punch, dude. Come punch.
It's like, okay, I'm gonna give you this little bit. I'm gonna give you the rest of it later. What the fuck? No, I'm putting it all in at once, baby. Oh, fucking deeper.
It's when you just taco chop the bitch. Whack.
That's when I piss on her.
Whoa. Bit of water sports.
Yeah, little bit golden showers.
Jesus Christ.
No fucking deeper.
why
That
not?
just makes me angry. Deeper. You want to go deeper? I'm gonna stab your ass. How deep you want me going in?
So the one thing you never say to the psychotic Tic Tac is deeper.
Psychotic Tic Tac. I
So
like
you
that.
Till you get taco chopped, ladies. Whack.
I love the psychotic Tic Tac. That's good. That's a good name. We're gonna make a T-shirt out of that shit.
There you go.
Yeah, that needs to be a T-shirt.
And then the demonetization fairy will come and visit and take all the profits because she's a cunt.
Yeah.
That's right. You fucking harlot with wings that takes the buckets of money away each episode. You fucking piece of shit. And she's probably the one that's keeping the channel locked up too.
Probably a little whore.
Oh yeah.
You're a
Fucking
toe
Logan
rag.
Paul. She sucks
Yeah.
Logan Paul's dick.
Yep, she does. Confirmed. You heard it here first on the Morning Wood.
Yeah.
The demonetization fairy is a dirty fucking whore.
Yeah, she gets gang banged by the Logan Paul brothers or whatever their fucking names are. The Paul brothers. Why they got two first names, by the way?
Because their parents are brother and sister. I don't know.
Logan. Like fucking.
Well, because they're sociopaths.
What are they?
People-
Goddamn Talladega Nights, Ricky Bobby.
Rich Bobby.
People with two first names are usually crazy. You gotta watch out for those people.
Yeah.
Villa
I
Joe
wish-
Barbecue.
I wish my last name was Johns. I'd be John Johns.
John Johns.
John
I
Johns.
worked with someone named Joan Jones.
John Jones. Well, there's a wrestler.
John
a
Jones.
wrestler, a UFC fighter named John Jones. John Bone Jones.
Damn.
He's a fighter. Yeah.
Right, I'm changing my name to John Jonathan Johns.
I'm gonna change my name to Arnold Putt Shooter.
I'm
Fuck
going to
yeah.
change my name to JD.
To a what?
JD.
JD.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like Jeff.
Just a dick
JD.
sucker.
JD,
Just
Jared P.
JD.
Jeff. She was you're very low IQ. Very low IQ. I
Oh,
lick the legs.
disgusting.
I licked the legs for 30 minutes. You know, that shit started on my old show. I used to have another show called
Yeah.
The Pimpmunk Show. And that's how the whole lick the legs thing started. He did that on my show. And that's
You have to lick the legs for 20 minutes, motherfucker.
yeah, he and he had to talk about that in court.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in his divorce court. This was brought up in his court, and they discussed my podcast in the court case. That was actually the Pimpmunk Show was a very popular show for a while. I mean, we would have like thousands of viewers, and that's back before YouTube went stupid. I mean, YouTube got really
remember that
retarded.
shit.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I used to like, dude. It was, I mean, like anytime I go live, I'd have 300 or 400 viewers back then. Anytime, you know, but YouTube fucked me over. So, but I'm waiting for them to come back around. Maybe they'll fire old cunt lady one day. I don't know.
Yeah, any day now.
Wabajaki.
Susan Wabajaki.
Wabajaki.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a cunt. She's the one sucking the Logan Paul. She's actually the demonetization fairy.
She probably is sucking Logan Paul's dick. Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
I don't know, dude. That chick's kind of weird looking. She looks like if Satan took a shit, it'd be her.
Ooh.
She looks like Satan poo, the devil do.
That's
the
nasty.
devil doo-doo. That's nasty. That is nasty. Here's a story. Woman rescued after falling from a cruise ship and treading water for 10 hours.
Oh, I saw this already.
That's fucked up. 10 hours in the water.
Yeah, and she was off. What was it, the coast of Croatia?
Yeah.
Croatia. Yeah, that's
What's
pretty
it?
fucking gnarly.
Yeah, the 46-year-old British air hostess was rescued from the Adriatic Sea after falling off a Norwegian Star cruise ship. She says yoga and singing helped her survive.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yoga and singing. And luckily there were no sharks around.
4 hours was it treading water?
10 hours.
10
10
hours. Holy fuck.
A full
Yeah,
day.
That is like,
I imagine
Yeah, I don't
yoga
even
did
know.
help her there because, you know,
probably.
yeah, I mean, I would have, because yoga's, yeah, I imagine being in
She's
shape.
50 years old.
46, yeah.
Yeah, dude. She must have been like pretty fit to be able to pull that off. I wouldn't be able to fucking pull that. I'd be dead. I'd
Yeah,
be dead after an hour.
I'd be dead after 45 seconds.
Yeah.
I can't
So
fucking
she was
swim.
there for 10 hours.
Yeah, 10
She
hours.
was there for
in that.
10 hours. And
Yeah,
nobody
10.
threw her a life preserver.
Well, I don't guess they knew she was there, bro. No, they just all sit there and looked at her. Hey, what you doing?
Yeah. Little
Someone
help.
then wanted to what's the boss of that really crappy religion, Scientology? That's it, Scientology. What's his last name?
You what now?
'Cause
L. Ron Hubbard.
Oh, L. Ron
L. Ron
Hubbard.
Hubbard. You want it? Like someone wanted to be like L. Ron Hubbard and do that shit to his wife.
Yeah, hey, man. That's crazy. You know, there's a new Sharknado movie.
Oh, for
Oh,
fuck's
God.
sake.
Apparently, there's dinosaurs in this one.
Of course there is.
Of course.
Yeah.
Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Just dinosaurs and sharknadoes.
Yeah,
That's
because
what
the
people
sharks
want.
have been plotting and worshipping their shark god, and the shark god's going to open an interdimensional portal to the fucking dinosaur realm, and dinosaurs are just going to fall out of the fucking tornado. Why not? There you go. I'm just
Yeah.
there's the plot. There's the plot for the fucking movie. We're done here. Pay me.
It's going to be all aquatic dinosaurs.
I want to see a Sharknado versus the Predator movie.
Oh Jesus Christ!
This is what I want to see. Or
Yeah,
Sharknado versus Jason. Sharknado versus Jason.
No, just if it was Sharknado versus Predator, you just see fucking every now and again. You just see a glowing fucking red triangle with 3 dots, and just shit and just start exploding everywhere. And
And fucking sharks just boom.
yeah, you just see the shimmering thing as it was fucking cloak jump from rooftop to rooftop, fucking shooting fucking shark after shark, gutting them. Oh god. Actually, that'd probably be a more fun movie to watch than just Sharknado. Sharknado versus Predator.
You know, my dad watches every one of those fucking movies.
Oh
dude.
Jesus Christ!
My dad has the worst taste in movies in history. He loves those B movies, those B horror movies. Dude, he goes on the Roku thing. You know what Roku is, and there's a bunch of channels on there where there's like these movies that are made. Looks like just regular fucking camcorders, dude. And he'll sit there and watch those movies, and I'm like, why? Why are you watching this shit? But you know, he's that way.
Like stories.
But it's just horrible. But yeah, he likes. I asked him. I said, "Do you really like Sharknado?" He's like, "Yeah, it's something to watch." There you go. It's something to watch. He's old. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no, it's kind of like Officer Dan. It's like it's not
That's
the most.
amazing.
Yeah, it's like the story. It's like, oh, all right, but just how it's told and just the graphic fucking shit that's going on and how it just goes from one extreme to the other and just like that. It's a good fun ride.
Officer Down is one of the most interesting movies of all time. It's so fucking cool. Look, dude, I'll say it again. Spoiler alert, I don't give a fuck. There's a scene where he's fighting evil nuns. He slides under a nun's skirt with a big ass gun, shoots you in the vagina, and her head explodes.
Yes.
What better move? How can you get better than that?
Well, we're going to find out because part 2 on international, what is it, the movie database website. Guess what? There's going to be a part 2, and they registered, and I think in 2016. Yep, Officer Down 2. So it's hopefully whoever it is, I should do a little bit of research to see if they're doing anything funding wise, because fuck, that's something that I'd throw a fucking tenner at.
Oh yeah, dude.
For funding, I'd like, here, take my fucking money. I don't give a shit. Even if you don't make the movie, you deserve to go and put it towards a bag of Coke and have a line on me.
Look, if you don't want to like fucking great movie, well, it's whatever. It's not an Academy Award style movie, but it's a fun movie. It's just a fun movie to watch. It's called Officer Down. It's starring the guy who played Tig on Sons of Anarchy. It's fucking fantastic.
Yeah,
I watched it in Seattle. Me and my buddy D, friendly as fuck on YouTube. We sat there and watched it, and it was great. What are you gonna say,
check
Ray?
that out.
I'm just looking at other news and pretty wicked IndyCar crash at what was it? Pocono Raceway, known as the Tricky Triangle in Long Pond, Pennsylvania. It's the same circuit where the last driver to be killed in an IndyCar race was killed in 2015. And yeah, this accident is fucking spectacular. The guy's injured, but he survives the crash. And it's a bit of a testament to modern engineering, how the cars break apart, but the capsule where the driver is seems to just stay intact. And this is a really good one because the car behind another car flies over the top of the car and the car narrowly misses the driver's helmet. So, yeah, because they're open cockpit vehicles. So if you want to check that out, there's video of it, and it's a spectacular fucking crash, but the guy's alive still. It's fucking, that track, they might not want to race there anymore because it sounds like it's just a bit too dangerous for modern cars. They're too fast.
Huh. Damn.
Yeah. But if you're an IndyCar, what was the gentleman's name? Robert Wickens was the guy's name. He's a Canadian driver.
Oh, well, that's why he wrecked. There was this nasty. There's a pop star named Anne Marie. I don't know who the fuck that is. But anyways, I guess on Twitter she suggested an unconventional treat, which is avocado and chocolate spread on toast.
No.
And now there's like thousands of people tweeting about how good it is and stuff. Look, I like avocado, I like chocolate, and I like toast. Just don't sound like a good combination.
New honey and cucumbers.
It don't sound like a good combination to me.
Get some roast chicken and cheese.
Watermelon.
Yeah, roast chicken and cheese and avocado. That's a fucking good mix.
Yeah, avocado's a superfood, dude. That's fucking amazing. I love. You ever try avocado salsa? Oh my god, yeah. I could eat that shit out of somebody's asshole. It's so tasty. Bend over, Josh.
We got them at the local shop at the moment. Someone's tree locally is fruited up. They're $1.50 each, so I've been pigging out on them.
Don't really bend over, dog. I was just kidding. He's bent over for real. Some bitch. Man, I was here. Man solves 6 Rubik cubes underwater in a single breath.
That's not bad.
An 18-year-old student in Georgia set a new record after he solved 6 Rubik cubes underwater without coming up for air.
How long was he under the water for?
It don't say.
God damn it.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. I'm looking up more here. See if I can.
Because one of my best mate when we were kids, his sister she could fucking work out a fully screwed, like a fully scrambled Rubik's Cube in 15 fucking seconds flat. Every single fucking time. 15 to 20 seconds, bang. Every fucking time. It was amazing. She just was like a fucking robot.
Wow. I'm trying to figure. It had to be quick though, because
yeah, it's got to be like there's dudes out there that solve them in less than 10 seconds. That some of the I've seen some Asian guys that just go and they're fucking done. And there's actually a magician that does an act with Rubik's cubes, and it's fucking amazing.
Oh yeah.
It was on Penn and Teller's Foolish, I do believe. And he was working with Rubik's cubes, and his routine was fucking like.
Is that the dude that got famous on America's Got Talent?
I'm not sure if it is. I just remember there was this one guy. He worked with a bunch of different things, and there was one guy with Rubik's cubes, and it was a really good routine. It blew my mind. I'm like, how the fuck is he manipulating these things like that? And obviously, it's just sleight of hand, and he's got a really good method. But there's a couple of guys that were fooling Penn and Teller. I love it when they get fooled, because when you see them with a sense of wonder, it's like, fuck yeah. It's pretty goddamn cool. But yeah, it'd be interesting to know how long he was underwater for and to get an average on each cube, what time he did it. Because being underwater, that fucks your vision up a bit unless you had goggles on.
Yeah. He had goggles on, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I met a guy at VidCon, not this year, but like it was either the first year or second year I went to VidCon. That was his whole deal on YouTube, was Rubik's cubes, and he did okay. He would sit there and just one-handed in like seconds figure it out.
Yeah, that's what my mate's sister used to. She'd sit around with this thing while they're watching TV and on the school bus and everywhere. She messed around with it for years, and she like by the time she was in the senior year of primary school at the school fete, she won the fucking solve the Rubik's Cube competition by a fair margin. Everyone else was still trying to nut theirs out, and she's like already walking off to go and get some fucking food. It's like it takes me about I'll be quite honest, I don't think I ever solved a fully scrambled one without cheating by pulling it apart and snapping it back together.
Well,
I've
folks,
never tried.
it's time for the super special.
Oh, shit. All right, 20 minutes of everyone else talking about stuff because Pip's going to go to La La Land.
I waited to the 11 to the second hour to do this. It's now the second hour. By the way, right quick, let's give some shout outs to some Patreons. It is Patreon Appreciation Week. So Courtney Valdez, thank you so much for being a supporter. We appreciate you so much. David McInnes, thank you, buddy, man. Appreciate it so much. My buddy D Wayne, ad friendly as fuck. Thank you so much. DJ Caruso, big shout out to Caruso, man. He's awesome. Thank you. Drew, thank you. Dylan Mayon, thank you. Edge King, my homeboy, thank you so much. Let me see. Howard Thiel, thank you. Huffy Puff, who's in the chat room right now, thank you so much for being a supporter. Nick Taylor, thank you, buddy. Ryan himself, thank you so much. We really appreciate you guys' support, man. It's awesome. And cheers.
Yeah. Thank you, Patreons. Without your gracious help, YouTube probably wouldn't be as cool as it is right now, because everyone else would have to go and get a regular fucking job.
I am going to be fucked up here in a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be really, really fucked up.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You and me both. I have some candies.
Candy! I have candy! Hey, Red Eye.
Yes, sir.
What did the squid say to the bagpipes?
I don't know.
I'd fuck you if you take off those pajamas.
God damn it.
Hey, what did one lizard say to the other lizard?
Hi,
other lizard.
What? I didn't know lizards could talk. That's amazing.
When I was a kid, my mom dressed as my dad, and my dad dressed as my mom. They were really
Wow.
transparent about it.
What?
But I
So
will
you
be
can-
honest, sometimes it was a drag.
Wow. Wow. Help me. It's like Groundhog Day. It never stops.
Yeah.
I know what you're on about. Never gets old.
Hey,
Never
what
gets
did
old.
what did the clown say to the bear?
Best
I
joke.
don't know.
I don't know. I was killing some babies.
Okay,
Wow.
now you're getting demonetized.
The demonetization fairy has just booked us in for the next 6 fucking months. Just like, check, stopping off there. 5 days a week without fail.
Yeah. Tomorrow on the show, by the way, we got 2 Patreons. My highest Patreon, my biggest Patreon ever.
And what do they pay?
Landon Knowles going to be on. He's my top dog Patreon. Somebody should beat Landon. Somebody should give more than Landon.
How much does Landon give?
He gives $125 a month.
Yeah,
fuck,
I
that's
thought
it?
I thought you were putting a hit out on Landon. This somebody should beat Landon. It's like, Jesus Christ, that's a bit harsh. He donates a bit of money. You can't beat him for more of a donation, can you?
And also, Wake Up Dead's going to be on too tomorrow. Wake Up Dead. $50 Patreon right there.
No. There goes
Yeah.
the neighborhood.
This week, I'm trying to bring on $50 above Patreons. And like I said, Friday, we're going to bring on lower tier Patreons. And there may be a special song Friday that will be sang to all the Patreons. Yeah, so, anyways. But so if you're interested, if you're a patron, if you're $1 patron, $5 patron, whatever, and you're interested in being on the show, just let me know. And during the show, I'll just pick randomly, and if people want to come, we'll bring them on. I'll put them on 5, 10, 15 minutes, and anyways.
Can I nominate a song? I would like to hear Careless Whispers by George Michael.
This is going to be a personal song written by the one and only Pimpmunk.
Oh,
Pimpmunk, baby.
Pimpmunk
Okay.
original.
Yes.
Cool.
Pimpmunk,
Fuck
baby.
yeah, don't miss it, motherfuckers.
So that's Friday. But anyway, we got a good week. But anyways, what else we got here? Oh yeah, let me look at here. I'm gonna look at here. Let's see. Let's check this one out. With the help of the internet, police link random car part to fatal hit and run. While
Jesus.
investigating a fatal hit and run of a cyclist, Washington State Patrol officer Joanna Batiste, she must be from New Orleans, shared a photo of the lone piece of a physical evidence from the vehicle involved in the deadly collision. Some cross collaboration on the internet narrowed down the broken car part and led to the arrest of the suspect. Damn. Pretty cool. That was actually a great idea by that officer.
yeah. The internet, once you sort of focus the weaponized autism on the internet and give it a target, it's amazing what it can do. It's like, and I'll use again as an example that fucking flag that Shia LaBeouf fucking was trying to hide. It's like that was hidden, like no one knew, and the fucking hunt was on, and they used everything from fucking planes flying overhead in reference to constellations, and they worked out where the plane was at what time, and it ended up with a dude driving around beeping his horn till they heard it over the fucking internet. It's just like, it's amazing what people can do when they actually focus and cooperate. It's like humanity have actually had this really good hidden talent. If we all cooperate and do shit together, it's amazing. You know, it's like when there's a certain group of people in America that can throw up a rather large barn in a fucking day. I've seen videos on YouTube of it. It's like worker ants, and they're just all over this thing, and the barn comes up, and by the time the sun goes down, most of that barn is complete. It's fucking amazing.
It is. We come together, man. We can do some great things. That's what I always say about, like the SJW, anti-SJW argument, the religious, the non-religious argument. If we would all come together on some common ground, We could do some great fucking shit on this planet, man.
Yeah.
But everybody's too inch, and people say, "I want to change the world." No, you really don't. You like the argument. You like the disagreements and the back and forth. Because if you really wanted to change, you would, extend our olive branch to people and try to change. Because if we came together on some common ground, we could really do some amazing shit.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing: we could still have debates and
Yes.
political fucking discussions and all that, but. If just for an example, and I'll throw an idea out there. Say if we set aside one day a month as a local community, and we all fucking went righto, we're not going to get everyone's problem solved, but we'll get some cool shit done that would benefit the community. If there was, say there was let's just say in my local area, there's got to be at least 1,500 people living fairly locally over a fairly spread out area because it's semi-rural. Would still get a lot of shit done, and.
That's why I said, that's why I said find some common ground. Because we're not going to agree on everything, but we can find some common ground and work together, and some great shit can be happening. I mean, look, okay, let me I'm trying to think of an example. JJ Talks, right? She is a pretty hardcore feminist, but she's also willing to listen and talk and hear your point of view. And so am I. So when we have conversations, we come together. And if everybody would do that and then put our minds on making some real change, we could. If you want to make change, then be the change. It's just the way it is. And you got to change. And people can't. And I know a lot of people think people can't change. That's not true. I am a walking fucking testimony of people that can change. Because guarantee you, 15 years ago, you guys who like me would have fucking hated my guts. Because I wasn't the giddy, guy that I am now. I would have choked you out just for the fucking fun of it. I mean, seriously, that's the type of dude I was. You know how I take insults and jokes from people now? I let it roll off of me. You insulted me back in the day. I was going to fuck you up. Or you going to fuck me up. So people can change. I changed. I used to try to drink myself to death. And, people can change. And I don't, it's just people can change. But you know what you got to do to that? You got to give people a chance to change. Yeah, it's like all this shit with mundane Matt, right? Okay, I know Matt did a very terrible thing. He did a horrible thing, shitty thing, fucking disgusting thing. However, if we constantly beat on the man and not give him an opportunity to show some kind of that he never will change, he'll keep doing it. You have to give somebody a little bit of shot. Look at what happened to Jeff, right? Jeff had this, and then people, Jeff's a cool motherfucker.
Yeah. Well,
go ahead.
I'll just jump in now. There's a big difference between, and this is just my opinion. I want everyone to be very well aware. This is just me and my opinion, and what I think doesn't fucking matter. But I'm going to say it anyway because it's the show. Jeff, when he was caught out, and within a day or two, he owned it, and he's fucking learnt from it. Mm-hmm. Here's the problem now. Apparently, according to several sources, after Matt was caught and said, sorry, I did do this, I didn't do that, it's now come to their attention that the reason he wasn't screen sharing straight away is because apparently the stuff that he was showing was slightly manipulated. He went apeshit deleting a bunch of shit. And after that stream, when he supposedly put out his little apology video, he's still been flagging people that criticize him. Now, and if he's still doing it, and here's the thing. You know why he became popular? The only fucking reason was Gamergate, Zoe Quinn, and he got fucking false flagged. And Mr. Medica's got a lovely video that shows the rise and fucking what he's currently doing, and he's not owning what he's done at all. He's actually pretending that it's not happened, and he's still actively apparently doing what he was doing before, according to the latest scuttlebutt. And if that's the case, and I'm saying if that's the case, he's done. He really is. He is done.
And I only brought that up to make that point. And I agree with you though, Red. I noticed some people are talking about something in the chat that happened yesterday. The other day on DP, Rebzion made a comment that said that I smell bad. Well, anybody who's ever been, it's well known. Go ahead.
Fucking twat.
I sit in a lot of Google Hangouts behind the scenes with the ladies that have been in Pimp's presence for days on end at not one but two, at least 3 meetups, and all of them say the following about Pimp: he smells really good. So I'm sorry, Mr. Repsian. Your sense of smell, his smell might not appeal to you, but I'm sorry, the ladies have a very different opinion to you, sir. Have a good day and enjoy your welding and selling your underpants. Goodbye.
Yeah, Rebzion is the first girl to ever say I stink. But now yesterday I got a little tiffed about it. I got a little pissed about it. But I'm you know me, Red. I get over shit really fast. I'm over it. And then people are talking about in the chat. That's the reason I brought it up. But yeah, anybody who's ever been around me knows the difference. And the thing is, I am very hygienic. I'm a fat dude, right? And I know if fat people don't take care of themselves, they will stink worse. So I make sure that I've always got some kind of spray. I actually carry 2 sprays. I carry like this little bottle of Gain spray to spray on my clothes to keep them fresh because I smoke a lot. And then I also carry cologne and stuff. So yeah, it's just stupid that he said that because it's untrue. But I am not mad at Rebzion. I'm not going to try to fight Rebzion. I'm cool with him. He's all right. I know. Go ahead.
Well, I'm going to fucking be really fair. Now, to Mr. Repsion's sense of smell, your fucking bouquet might have not been appealing to him, and it might have offended his little nose or whatever. And if that's the case, well, fair enough. But to jump on the show and to make it look, there's too many ladies that would beg to differ with young Daniel, and I'll just leave it at that.
He said he liked me, and that was cool to hang out with. He wasn't completely insulting me, but what it was, somebody they had to describe people for Billy to guess who he was talking about, and he said bald, very fat, killing himself, smell bad, and yes, it's not true though. But the other stuff is true. I am fat. I am killing myself with cigarettes. But you look, if you say I'm fat, fine. If you say I'm ugly, fine. If you say I talk funny, fine. But if you say I stink, you're lying.
Yeah, when I heard him say that,
little twat.
I was just like, okay, now who the fuck is he talking about? Because that counts out so many goddamn people.
Yeah, well, see, the thing is, it's actually kind of the funny thing is, it's a known thing. And people always, Galen Halcyon, who's one of the biggest dickheads around the people. One of the first things he said, Pimp smells wonderful. I always smell good. That's my thing. I smell good right now. I'm by myself and I spray shit on me because I love to smell good. I also love meth in a can.
Meth in a can.
Meth in a can. This is the greatest scent ever. It's Airwick Snuggles, and I would fuck it if I could.
Oh, I'd love to take a nice, deep, big sniff of you right now, Pimp.
Yeah, but no, all jokes aside,
you smell wonderful.
I am not mad at Rebzion. I think it's funny now, but I was tiffed at first. I was a little pissy about it yesterday. I was like, "Fuck that little motherfucker," But I'm not. It's totally cool, but it's a lie.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Pimp.
Hold on. I've got a fucking good news story here. This is one for the ladies and about if you know any girls that are a bit prissy. New Zealand's Ministers for Women has just jumped on her push bike and rode herself to hospital to give birth. Because it was a bit uncomfortable sitting in the car. It was a bit cramped. So she's jumped on her fucking push bike and rode down to the hospital to give birth. It's just like, yeah, it's how they roll in New Zealand. It's like, holy shit. No ambulance. She just jumped on her pushy, put her stack hat on, and off she went.
I just want to point out a comment a Raisin Girl made. Pimp is one of those guys that always that smells that like he always ready to get laid.
There you go. See, and that's from a woman that has spent time in Pimp's presence more than once.
Of time. Yeah,
several times in fact, several fucking times. So
he better come out and say it was the Ambien.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
I wouldn't put too much into it. It's just shit talk on the fucking internet, mate.
Remember, I do come to Seattle sometimes. And I can beat him up. No,
you could always just get. Here's what we do with him. We actually get a custom vending machine built. We're a little bubble with a little sort of habitation section. We will just take it to Japan, shove him in it, and we will just make him soil underpants and sell them directly to the Japanese businessmen, and we'll fucking skim the profits. That's what we're doing with Daniel.
And why was Daniel sniffing me, by the way? That's my second. That's my main question. And why was he sniffing on me?
I don't know.
All jokes aside, like I said yesterday, I probably did get a little pissy about it because, it's one. Like I said, I don't mind people making jokes about things that are, true about me. Like when they make fun of my voice, I do have a weird voice. It's a memorable voice. People know this voice. People know this fucking voice. And voice. It is a good voice. I think it's what it is. All jealous motherfuckers. they pissed off that this fat dude gets laid more by accident than they do on purpose.
I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous at all.
That's what it is. They mad because I can go outside get meth anytime I want. No, all jokes aside, I'm cool with him. But I just think it was silly.
I thought that the meth dude down the street was training the roaches. He's like tying little satchels of meth to them so they'd home deliver.
Well, right now, Raising Girl made another comment that is true. Smell is your thing, so it makes sense to me that it would get to you. See, that is the thing. That's the reason it got to me. It's because I take great pride in how I smell. It's one of my things. I don't like smelling bad. So when he said that, it really pissed me off because, if somebody said I smell like cigarettes, okay, I can get it because I do smoke a lot. However, like I said, I do carry that spray around to try to kill the cigarette smell. So, but anyways,
yes, so there you have it.
He gets raped. No, I'm joking.
Pimp smells like a big fresh duty in the midday sun. Yeah. It's even got stink lines coming out of it when you look at it. It's like Jesus.
Yeah, but anyways, all jokes aside, he was trying. I guess he was trying to be funny. I mean, and a lot of things, it's a thing. Fat guys smell. In fact, some fat guys don't smell. All right, this fat guy don't smell. I smell good. I don't smell bad. But anyways, I guess I'm still a little pissy about it. The motherfucker.
Yeah.
Anyway. We'll quit.
That's the thing. He didn't sniff you. He was just assuming you smelled bad.
Yeah.
He probably looked at you. He was like, "Yeah, no, you stink. I'm not fucking."
Well, probably. Now I have said that he said he liked me and hanging around with me. That's probably a lie, though. He probably don't like me hanging around because me and Rep probably could not be the two kind of guys. Our personalities wouldn't be good hanging around each other. He's a cool enough guy and everything, but we probably couldn't hang out a lot because I'm a dick, he's a dick, and it just wouldn't work. We're different types of dicks.
Yeah.
But he's a cool guy. He's all right, though. I'm not mad at him. I swear I'm not. But I don't smell bad. Red Eye smells bad, but I don't.
Yeah, I smell like a horse's butt.
The truth is, I smell like a fucking dead rat.
I smell like Gain and car spray for some reason.
Gain is a great smell.
I just sprayed myself with them. Fuck.
Gain is an amazing smell, though. I love the smell of Gain.
Except for when your shirt's drenched with it.
Matter of fact, here's one of the colognes that I wear. I've got different ones, but Jacquard Noir, motherfucker. Right there. That's some of the shit I wear right there. This some pussy getting shit.
Oh yeah, you're a classy motherfucker.
I didn't even know how to put it on. You see that? Here's another thing you do. You spray it in the air and you walk into it.
Yeah.
Or you can spray it into your palm and tap it on your neck.
Well, I like to spray it on my wrist. And I don't know why I started doing that. That's how I've always done it.
That's how a lot of people do it, but that's usually because someone shows.
And
them,
also
like,
now, I'll tell you something.
spray it on your wrist to smell it.
I like Bod Spray Black. That's some good smelling shit because it's cologne smell. I like Bod Spray Black. But yeah.
We're going to have to review the footage of that DP 24-hour show now and see where Mr. Repsion was sniffing you, because I reckon, something's going on here.
You know what I think it is? See, I remember something. Repsion, when he got there to the apartment, he sat down by the two girls, right? Buttress and that lunatic. Well, guess what happened eventually? They got up from him and walked over and sat in my lap.
Yeah.
Why? Maybe someone else has a stench problem that the ladies didn't like.
No, they knew where. They wanted to sit with a man.
Well, yeah, that's very true. But maybe what drove them away was. Now, I'm not saying that this is what happened, but what if? There's some finger quotes going on here. What if he's got the BO problem and not you, and he's projecting? I'm just saying, is it possible? I don't know. You be the judge, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. You be the judge. Or you be the jury. You can't be the fucking judge. I'm the judge. You're the jury. Yeah.
I'll joke. Rep is good. But if you look, here's the deal. You ride me, I'm gonna ride you back a little bit, right? That's how we do. I mean, I do consider Rep a friend. I do. So he made a little comment on me. I made some comments on him. He's a good girl. He can take it.
Yeah. And I've never met the guy. I'm just poking fun at him. It's like.
But also this is starting to kick in. Yeah, I'm gonna drink a little bit more of it. Yeah.
Good
That's
God.
just starting to kick in now.
Drink that shit.
And I've run out of caffeinated sugary beverages too, so I'm gonna have to get up and go to the fridge shortly. That's a walk of it.
What cologne do I use? I use 2 or 3 different kinds, but my favorite is Dracar Noir.
No, it's not. It's meth in a can.
Well, yeah, meth in a can. But I also like Bod Black. But I don't like the other ones. Bod Red and all that shit. Bod Black. There's another cologne I use. See, I'm gonna tell you, I do some old school cologne sometimes. Let me tell you something. Throw a little black suede on. Them chicks dig the black suede. They like the black suede. I'm gonna tell you, that's some old school cologne right there. That's some cowboy shit right there.
Oh, what was the old school shit we used to get every Christmas when I was a kid? Was
I wear Doja man.
What was it? Old Spice, that fucking blue bottle with the fucking yacht on it or something. And what was it? Brute or something? Brute fucking, I forget. There's just 2 really generic things, and everybody used to just like, that'd be the cologne guys would get. It's just like clouds of that shit emanating from nightclubs. Cheap, nasty fucking shit. Good God.
Stetson cologne. That's some cowboy shit.
Cowboy shit.
But then there's this another cologne. I can't remember the name of it. It comes in a blue bottle. I don't remember what the name of it is for the life of me. But that's some good smelling shit too. I like a strong smell. I like to smell like a man. Goddamn it!
He likes his strong bouquet.
But I think my favorite is Dracar. That's my favorite. I love the scent of that, and most women like it. That's Luna's favorite scent. And so yeah. But anyways, let's get off the smell of Pimp.
I like clean cotton, concentrated in air freshener.
Josh likes the smell of nuts, of testicles.
You know what I do? When I want my house to smell nice, I burn some scented. I think what's incense? Is it cow shit? Incense. Yeah, it's basically just fucking cow shit, and some stuff mixed in with it to make it not smell like shit when you burn it.
Okay, Raisin says strong is not a good word to use when you're talking about a sin. Okay, bold. How about that?
Bold bouquet.
Musky.
Bold. No, not musky. Musky.
Fragrance.
A bold. A bold scent. He smells like boldness. He smells like the asshole of Jesus.
It is a bold bouquet. It is like being uppercut by Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yes.
Yeah,
Motherfucker.
they say musk.
No,
Chat
it's
saying musk. Raisin really agrees with me.
Motherfucker.
now. See, this is actually a generic version of Jakar, by the way. It is, but it's still good.
That's the cheap Chinese knockoff, is it?
Yeah. But
Yeah, good enough.
good enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the smell of pussy.
Actually, what's some of the weird places they used to get perfume from natural sources? Is it fucking? They used to. That's right. There's something. It's something that whales regurgitate. I fucking forget. But if you find a lump of this shit on the beach, it's worth a fucking fortune. And people find it now and again on Australian beaches, and perfume companies buy it.
Yeah.
Because it's full. I forget what the fucking thing's called, but it's like a certain species of whale regurgitates these big lumps of stuff. And they float in and go, whoop, and yeah, it's fucking frightening. If anyone in chat knows what it is, please let us know, because I forget the name of it and I'm too lazy to Google it.
Is it some fucked up French shit?
I'm not sure.
You have a very low IQ.
Yes, I do.
You know, IQs is bullshit, by the way. I have I can't remember the exact IQ, but when they did the IQ test on me in school, because I had some issues where I didn't go to school, so they had to see where I was at, and they did an IQ test, and I was like, I was way above average IQ. I can't remember what it was though, honestly, because I don't have a memory that sucks. I was above average. But IQs it's so fucking stupid. It doesn't really tell you how intelligent someone is.
No, it's.
Well, I think you will be allowed in my ethno state. You have a high enough IQ.
Okay. Apparently, it's called ambergris, if I'm pronouncing that right. The substance that.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, the IQ test thing. I think it's more of a thing to give a generic idea of where someone's strengths may lay and where their weaknesses will be. It's not supposed to be, because there's no standardized test. And for instance, it depends if you went out into the deep fucking African Sahara and you've or some place where there's a local tribe, and we did a test of fucking local knowledge, and we had to survive out there. They're going to fucking beat us every time. But if we bring them into the city and you know, it just depends on. There's so many factors that go into fucking what would give you a good score on an IQ test. It just depends. Anyone with a modern education is going to do better in one of our modern IQ tests. But like I said, take us out in the middle of the fucking savannah and dump us in the middle of nowhere with nothing, and the local tribes people are going to know how to survive, and we're going to die in 3 days because we don't know how to find water.
Exactly. That's like, you take street smarts, right?
Yeah.
You can take the smartest. Okay, here's the deal. Take fucking Landon O. It's one of the smartest men on the planet. Really he is. Put him on the streets with me. I'm going to survive a lot quicker than Landon would on the streets. Just will. Put me in his world, I'm a retard. I'm fucking retarded. But him put in my world, I'm surviving a whole lot quicker. Because I know the streets.
Yeah, exactly. There's certain doors that, like, in when you're on the streets, we'll just use these terms of reference. When when you're out on the street, there's certain doors will be opened if you knocked on them, and if Landon knocked on them, the door wouldn't open. Now, if you walk into Landon's world of universities and fucking business and corporations and government, there's a lot of doors that you could knock on and security will walk out and fucking take you and drag your body back out into the street. You know, it just depends on where you walked. You gain life experience, and
even when you meet strangers, like on the street, like when Landon meets somebody in his world, his scientific world, he knows how to talk to them. He knows how to interact. Like on the streets, I know how to talk to street people, right? I mean, if it's a stranger, I know how to, because we get each other. It's just so, I hate when people throw out, well, I got a high IQ. Well, suck my dumb ass balls in.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Look, all IQ test did for me was it showed me where my strengths lay and where my weaknesses were. And my weaknesses are mathematics, and my strengths are more dealing with like comprehension of English and concepts and all that shit. I could sort of do that really well. But when it comes to maths, I'm dumber than fucking dog shit. I'm lucky. As soon as I run out of fingers and toes, I'm quite fucked.
What? How are you when it comes to tossing salads?
Tossing salads? Pretty good at tossing my own salad. Got a lot of practice.
You toss your own salad?
Salads.
Yeah. No one else will.
Do you not have a spine? What the fuck? How the hell you gonna lick your own asshole?
Oh, is that what that means? Different meaning in Australia. Then. Different meaning.
Oh, okay.
No, it is. It's just a different meaning. It's more of a generic reference.
Oh, okay. Well, see, here tossing salad means licking asshole.
No, that's not a term of reference in Australia. That's for sure. When one talks about licking asshole, it's called you eat ass or licking booty.
Yeah,
it's pretty self-explanatory. Tossing salad. That's a generic reference to having a wank.
Okay, so you can see my confusion when you said you tossed your own salad.
That's why I was looking. Why does that look so shocking to you? And that's why I kept pushing the point. It's like there's a difference in translation. You kind of like thong and G-string, same thing.
Yeah,
it's like what you guys call a thong, we call a G-string, and what we call a thong, you call a flip-flop.
Yeah. That's why was you born without a spine?
That's why I was scratching my head down, huh?
That's funny. That's funny. I do love that though. I actually love the difference and things we say and things people say other countries and stuff. I actually love that. It's really interesting.
Yeah, because in England and Australia, if you walk up to someone and say, "Can I bum a fag?" Well, in Australia, that usually means, "Oh, I want a cigarette." In England, you can actually go both ways depending on who you fucking talk to. But in America, if you walk up to someone and say, "Can I bum a fag?" you're probably going to get shot. You go, "Goddamn motherfucking fag! I was trying to have sex and be out here on the main street. My God, I'm a God-fearing Christian man. I don't know what happened, but this is Florida, and it's my stand my ground law, and I shot that son of a bitch."
You do realize that we just had a memorable moment on the show, though. The whole toss in the South. People, Luna missed and Ray said you need to go back and watch it because it's awesome.
Yeah, it's just like, it was a lot. That was a complete break in translation. Then we had to sort of work out what was being said.
I loved it. I said, "Were you born without a spine?"
And I'm completely lost. I'm going, what? This term of reference does not mean what I think it means at this point. I'm going to have to fucking get some clarification here.
Damn. Oh my goodness.
Fucking weirdo.
Fucking weird. I tell you what. We're 11:36, so we're like whatever minutes away from the end. We're like 30, 40. Well, a little under 30 minutes. So let's go ahead and go to the chat Q&A. Y'all cool with that?
Hell yeah.
I tell you what, Jay, here in a little while after the show, send me a link to your channel on Twitter and I will put it in the description, bud.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. Anyways, Q&A time. You ask the questions. If we like the question, we'll answer the question. If we don't, Jay needs to mute because he's making too much goddamn noise. And yeah. Quit moving around.
Sorry about that, Pim.
No, that's fine, buddy. That's fine. So yeah, if you got questions, please ask. We'll answer them. Also, tip. Got a $50 show go. $50 for this stream. If we can make $50, I'll be a happy man. I will molest Josh. I will touch his wee-wee, his weenus.
Oh, I'm so flattered.
So $50 stream go. There we go. Also, make sure tomorrow, that you check out tomorrow's show. We got two Patreons on, Landon No and Wake Up Dead. We got a question from Wake Up Dead also in the chat. Sativa or indica? What about that? What you think about that, Red?
Indica.
No, you're going to hate my answer. Here's my answer. All the strains that we smoke are so far removed from the original sativas and indicas that it doesn't fucking matter. And everything that they call them in America, it's all name branding bullshit like bubblegum. It's to sell you shit. It's like in Australia, we call it fucking weed. Is it bud? Yeah. Has it got crystal on it? Sweet. Give me a smell. Smells good. Here's my fucking money.
but there is a different high with the two though.
Well, like I just said, it's not to do with the strain, and this is just from what I understand. It's more to do with how long you leave it sit on the plant, and if you watch it's chemical reaction in the crystals. Once the crystals go slightly milky, from clear to slightly milky, that's peak THC. Once they start to go amber, you increase the THCs, and that's your different two stones. It's not so much the sativa or an indica, it's so much that how long it's been left on the plant to mature, and also the hybrid, what hybrid it is, because the more cross-pollinations we do, we have increased the potency of marijuana significantly because of selective breeding over the last 30 years. We
also have a request for you, Red, to say, what's your style?
What's my style?
They want you to say, what's your style? They want you to say those words.
I refuse.
Okay, he refuses.
Also, what's my style? There you go. I don't know.
There you go. Joe Rogan versus Chuck Norris. Who has the better round? Joe Rogan. The better roundhouse, Joe Rogan. Now, I don't know if he can whoop Chuck Norris' ass or not, but as far as the better round kick, Joe Rogan.
Yeah, Wake Up Dead says, I'm misinformed. Well, I spent over a decade toying around with indoor tomato farms, mate, so fair enough, whatever you say. I don't know shit.
He knows it gets him high. He likes
it. Shit.
Ain't that right? It gets you high and you like it.
Yeah. Well, I was looking at Sensi Seed Bank 25 years ago, reading about all the shit, the strains back then, and all it is cross-pollination. It's like I said, you want to get a sativa or an indica, you have to sort of travel to India and places like the Kush Valley where the shit grows naturally, where you'll actually see those two, a sativa or an indica, and it's more a description of how the plant looks and how it grows. Sativa, taller, indica, shorter nuggets. So if you do a cross-pollination of a sativa and indica, you get big foxtail buds, and that's what selective breeding's all about. Again, and all of the shit that they call bubblegum and great white shark and all of that shit, it's marketing. It's just fucking weed to me. I don't care. You guys are welcome to your marketing. Knock yourselves out. It sells weed. What seems to work.
Patreons. New people in there. Anybody who's not a Patreon, all Patreons get access to the Discord. Now, I've had people come to me and say, well, I can't get in. Well, I don't know how. Honestly, I don't know how to run that fucking thing. So I have people, like the mods will have to bring you in somehow. But you can get the link on Discord, and you go to it, and you have to have your Discord set up with it. But you will get in, I promise you. So yeah, all dollar above gets it. So we need as many Patreons as we can to get to the $1,000 stream go. So what it is, $1,000 a month will put me in a place where I can actually be a little bit more comfortable, and then eventually get more and more, and I can start saving to get my mom that house. That's the goal to all this, is to buy my mom a house. So, more Patreons, the better. And once we get to that $1,000 a month goal, we're going to do the 24-hour show, which is going to be a badass show. It's going to be awesome. And so, yeah, need as many Patreons as we can get.
Fuck yeah.
Let's see if we got any questions. Pubes or no pubes? No pubes, man.
Nah.
Yeah, fuck pubes.
I do not deal with a bushy pussy. I like some waxed and nice and just kissable.
I mean, I won't get mad at it, you know, but I don't prefer it.
I don't like hairy pussies.
Hi, Underhaven.
Fuck that little faggot. No, Jackie. No, I call him Corpse Beat It
Yeah.
because he looks like the corpse of Michael Jackson. So he's Corpse Beat It. Bitches love pews. Cream or squirt?
Squirt.
I don't give a fuck. As long as it does something, I'm good.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, like, did it work? Okay, good. I don't care what comes out of it.
Was it good? Okay,
Yeah.
good. That's all I care about.
Hey, let's make that $50 stream go. Y'all need a tip, Negroes.
$50. Yeah, motherfuckers need to fucking tip. These fucking... You guys are getting so much fucking free entertainment. You know, the least you could do is tip the Pimpmunk.
Yes.
God damn. Tip the Pimpmunk.
Give him the monies. Give him
He
all your
deserves
monies.
it. He deserves your love, your respect, and your money.
Yeah.
All my money's are on hold again.
I need someone to send me the link to the Discord server again too.
Okay, bye. Gage, do that right now, Gage, if you can, or anybody who can send Red, and give it back to him. Whoever's got it, give it back to him.
Yeah. I think Wake Up Dead's trying. I'll try and clear my point up. My point is that the stuff that we smoke today is so far removed from what was originally an indica and sativa in the wild that it's not funny. And I understand that there's traits of plants and the shapes of leaves and all that stuff. But yeah, it's just like selective breeding. It's nothing like the shit that my dad used to get high on when he was a kid. It's like the quality of weed has just skyrocketed and gone up. Like, what was it? A percentage of THC in modern hydroponic weed is astronomically more than the weed that they smoked at Woodstock, for instance. And that I'm talking about your best bud. Yeah, that's the point I'm trying to really make here. I'll get to the grit of it. It's like, and I understand different strains, different highs, all of that shit, but the marketing stuff that I've heard from America, we just don't have that in Australia. It's just like, is it weed? Is it bud? Squish, squish. Yep, it smells fruity. Fucking sweet. I'll buy that. That's how we do it here. We're not fussy. We don't have that marketing shit. People try and it fails.
Back to the Discord. They know I'm kind of putting Red on the spot here, I guess. But whoever's got control of it now, give it back to Red Eye.
I do believe you've got it, boss.
Well, I don't know how to do it.
I'll talk you through it. It's a 2-minute process.
And I noticed that Animaster is up in there wanting me to talk to me about the Discord. If you got anything to talk about the Discord with, talk to Red Eye about it. Because I don't like doing it. I don't want, all I want to do is come in there and say hi to people. Leave me fucking alone.
That's it. And I also better put this, I should have put this qualifier at the start. The knowledge I have about that stuff is 20 fucking years old and based off what I've seen on Sensi back in the day. And I got my hands on one of their catalogs from like 2005 and I used to just read it every day. Yeah. But yeah, I understand the whole marketing thing. Yeah.
Here's my point. Y'all smoke the weed, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too. It's like, smoke weed every day. Whoops, now we're getting sued. Fuck.
I like sativas and indicas. Both are good.
You just like weed.
Yeah. Seriously, I didn't even know what a sativa or an indica was until fucking late in my 20s when I finally got a catalog and started looking at some shit. It's like back then, before that, it was like, got some bud? It's like, yeah, man, we got bud. It's like, sweet. Here's my money. Take my money. Give me the bud. Kind of like fucking Jay and Silent Bob's like, $20, little man. Put that shit in my hand.
I'm not seeing any tips for that.
Yeah.
What?
This is bothering me. Where's my tippers at? Where my tippers at? Where my tippers at? Because Jesus Christ
is in the chat.
Oh,
Jesus
no.
Christ is my tipper.
Shots fired at chat. I repeat, shots fired at chat.
I love you, Chad. I believe in you. I believe that you're gonna throw me that $50. You sons of bitches, faggots.
I saw the best fucking meme on Facebook today too, and it was from England, and it was a canine unit. So the copper's got his dog, and the dog's yapping and bouncing around. It's really excited because a police dog's job is to bite things, and it's like the dog's going, "Oh, I'm at work," and there's a dude right in front of me, and I might get to bite him. And he's this big sort of bloke, and he's not quite disobeying. He's sort of disobeying a policeman's order to sit down because he's drunk. And the dog just jumps forward randomly and bites him right on the fucking dick. Just goes whack. And the dude, you just see the dude go, and crumples to the ground and rolls over. And the people are filming it. They're in a car watching this shit as they're driving by. They've stopped to film it. And the dude got bit right on the junk by the police. It wasn't like a full tear into him. It was just a nip on the junk, and he dropped like a bag of shit.
Like a bag of shite.
Could you imagine getting a dog tooth right in the testicle? Like it actually piercing your testicle?
Well, funny you should mention that, eh, boss?
That suck.
What's that now?
They pop. Apparently, they pop if you bite down on them hard enough.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. I bit a dude's testicles.
Yeah, legit.
Yeah, that's legit. I was in a fight, and he was beating me up, and he got in a position to where I could bite him in the nut, and I did.
Yeah.
And I felt it squish, pipe. It popped in my mouth. It popped in my mouth, and he was wearing jeans, right? And I could see the blood in the floating all over the jeans and shit.
God damn, boss.
And yeah, I mean, I smashed his little nutty nut, and I've heard stories about that dude later. Yeah, he fucked him up.
He's got an artificial testicle now.
We shouldn't have been trying to fight a goddamn idiot.
Yeah, this is why you don't fuck with pimp.
Yeah, you know where it wrong. Usually, you wait until you've killed someone in a video game and then you teabag him. So apparently, he's trying to teabag you before the fight was over, and he fucked up there. Always teabag after the dude out cold.
See, he had me now. That's the thing. I mean, I'll be honest. I'm honest about shit. He had me, man. He was going to win the fight. He was beating me up, but then he got a little bold with it and put his goddamn up on my chest, and he was pounding, and I was like, "Oh, there's something right there," and I bit it, and when it popped in my mouth, it's weird when I fight. I think when I'm fighting, I do. I literally think, and I remember thinking, "Oh fuck, I fucked him up," but he rolled. Of course, he rolled over screaming, and then I got on top of his ass and.
After you've destroyed his fucking chances at fatherhood, you've beaten the fucking absolute shit out of him.
Oh, you see, I didn't ever really told this part. See, I know this for a fact. After I beat him up, he had to have his jaw wired shut.
Oh, god damn, dude.
No. Oh,
really?
No.
You wrecked his nut and you fucking broke his goddamn jaw. Oh, shit, man.
Yeah, I fucked him up.
Bet you he's never fucking gotten a fight ever again. Fuck.
Yeah, he seen me years later and he walked away.
Yeah, I reckon if you did that to me, I'd probably move to another fucking planet. So, hey, Elon, I hear you want to put some people on fucking Mars. Sign me the fuck up.
Yeah, it was. I mean, look, dude, I was back then. I had the mindset of. I was looking for somebody to kill me. That's really what it was. But I wasn't going to lose a fight on purpose. And I was vicious, dude. I was vicious. But a lot of people like when I talk about these stories for somebody. The hardest I ever hit a man was at a bar one night when a dude hit my mom.
Oh
yeah. I hit. You talk about how Joe Rogan kicked the dude. Well, when I hit the dude, he went over a hood of a car and rolled down. And when I seen his face, that boy's face was fucked from one punch.
Yeah, imagine it would be.
You don't hit my mom.
That'd be one way to really fucking piss you off, is to fucking lay hands on your mama in front of you. It's just like, now, it's like, it's time to die. La 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 la.
One of the craziest, one of the craziest stories was I actually didn't end up fighting, but it was my dad used to, people know this. My dad was a musician for 40 years. That's how he made it. That's how he was a drummer and sound man, all that shit of the band. But anyways, he was at a bar playing music, and he was joining. I went there with him. I went there by myself with him, and he said he was in a drum, and all of a sudden every light in the bar popped on, and he said he just knew it. When the lights popped, he was like, "What is John doing?" And looked out there on the dance floor. There was about 8 guys circling me. They were all circled, and I was standing in the circle with a whiskey bottle. I was like, y'all. I said, "This is my little world. Y'all about to whoop my ass, but who's gonna be the first one?"
Yeah.
Because the first one that got to me was gonna be fucked up, because I was gonna whack him with a whiskey bottle. And they were all nervous, like that none of them jumped because they knew, y'all gonna fuck me up. I'm gonna lose this fight. But that first one, yeah. And so they didn't choose to be the first one.
It sucked to be the second one. You hit the first one with a whiskey bottle, and then when the whiskey bottle shatters, you got a blade weapon.
Oh, dude, it ain't like that in real life. It ain't like the movies where the whiskey bottle just shatters. A lot of times those things don't break, bro. It's a thong. I've been hit with one.
I've seen it more than once, bar fights where people get hit with bottles, and all that happens is the bottle just splits their head open and the bottle don't break. It just it'll just bean you up, and your skin will swell up that rapidly, and you get this big head, and it just splits, and then you bleed like a motherfucker because head wounds just bleed like a bitch.
I got a concussion because of one, and it didn't break. It boom, and that's it.
I've been beamed in the head a few times with squared aluminium tubing. Was the last time I got beamed. So luckily for me, that was incredibly light, but he hit me with it really quick. So that sort of makes up for the lack of weight is the velocity it was traveling at when I went bonk right into my fucking skull twice.
Now I got sliced up one time by a broken beer bottle. That wasn't fun either.
Nah. I've decided after my last fight about 2 years ago that will be the last one, I hope. Because just like the next one, I'm either going to get my ass kicked or die of a fucking heart attack. Cause I'm going to use the shittiest cliche from the movies ever, but I'm getting too old for this shit.
Exactly. Somebody said they drop whiskey bottles on concrete and they break. Yeah, those bottles are not made to break. And they in the movies, you always see the bottles, sugar glass shit. Yeah. It don't work like that in real life.
You can basically put those things in your mouth and break a bit off and just eat it. It's like,
those things. Those things are harsh, man.
It's like when you see the dudes in movies put their punch through the fucking window of a car. It's like, no, go and watch a few Sovereign Citizen videos and see sometimes when the police get a baton and go whack. Sometimes that baton will go boing and bounce straight the fuck off.
William the Wedge is in the chat room. What's up, buddy? Been in the fridge. I never wake up. I don't want to. I can't be on. I would like to be on your show, but it's too early. But I see him here all the time in the motherfucking chat room. Yo, punk ass is coming on my show, Billy.
Get in here right now.
Number and just ring him an hour before the show. Say, "Yup, Billy. Yup, mate."
I love Billy. Billy's one of my brothers. Billy's one of my brothers, honestly. Now, me and Billy talk shit about each other. He talks shit about me all the time. But internet people don't get the joke and the humor and the friendship, but that's fine. Billy's a homie, and I'll honestly say that I actually got closer to Billy at VidCon because I seen a lot of real shit on Billy at VidCon, and Billy's a real motherfucker, and I love him to death.
Watched the DPs the other day. He was having a bit of a wee chat about the whole incident with a certain gentleman that was on the show recently. Won't mention any names, but yeah, that was an entertaining little exchange. I was sitting back having a good giggle.
Did this gentleman happen to dox people?
Oh, no. Not so much dox, but maybe hoisted a certain piece of fabric in a untrue way.
I need to start wearing underwear, dude. I sit on my nuts too much.
He would cut somebody with a broken beer bottle for you, pimp. Damn.
I appreciate it.
That's love.
I said, here's the thing. Like when Billy did that shit with what's his name in Seattle, that dude that traveled, what's the fucking name? I can't remember. And Billy got called a racist or whatever, and people were like gonna try to jump Billy and shit.
Ice Poseidon.
Yeah, you can ask Billy. I told Billy personally, you want me to come to Seattle? Because I nobody jumping with me there. Billy can handle himself. He a big motherfucker. I mean, I'm just talking about fat. Billy's a big dude. I mean, big old tall motherfucker. And Billy can handle himself. He don't have to have me protect him, but motherfucker jump him, I'll be there.
Shit, I reckon if Billy just got jumped by someone, he'd just have to dong him on the head like the cartoon, just clench his fist and bash him on the top of the fucking head, and they'd just collapse. You wouldn't have to hurt him too badly, just knock him out.
That's a dude right there. I mean, he's I mean, like, I'm not even talking, like I said, I'm not even talking about where, just like frame-wise. Billy pretty big boy. Yeah, so he can handle himself for sure.
He's a lover, not a fighter.
That motherfucker got some rapping skills, man. He's a real dope rapper.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
I downloaded all his albums.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did you pay for him?
Yes, I did.
Okay, don't be stealing his shit, man.
I got all this fucking shit on Spotify. I listen to that shit all the time.
Okay, like this is Patreon Appreciation Week. Like I said, I'll be shouting Patreons out all week, and I'll be bringing $50 above Patreons on the show, like I did today with Josh here. And by the way, again, man, thank you for the support. It means the world to me. And once we get to $1,000 a month on Patreon, we're doing a 24-hour show, and I'm pretty sure Billy will be on that show. I'm sure Ben's already said he'd be on. I'm pretty sure Mr. Billy will be on that one too. So, okay, apparently, oh shit, here we go. Somebody, I don't know what that is. I don't know what just happened. I got a notification on Patreon, but it makes no sense.
Russian hackers.
Well, it's the notification about Josh, but Josh did that the other day. I don't understand what that's.
What about Josh? What Josh do?
It
shit.
About you editing your Patreon to $50 or something like that.
Huh?
Yeah.
Patreon's
know. Just hired the guys that was doing the YouTube notifications.
Fuck.
We're going out 4 days, fucking like, fuck yeah.
Oh, well, shit. My Patreon dropped $10.
What?
It went from 530 to 520. What the fuck?
God damn it. There's a demonetization fairy. I fucking told you she's fucking with your shit, man.
That's all right. It happens. Sitting here bragging about, sitting here having a Patreon fucking appreciation, and one of the motherfuckers delete their shit. You suck dick, Patreons. No, I'm joking. One more quick little shout out before, let me see. Active Patreons. Let me see. A couple. Courtney Valdez, I think I already gave you a shout out. Yeah, I got most of them, a lot of them. Faith, thank you very much. Garrett Logue, thank you very much. Godless Geeks, my homeboys, thank you so much. Honest Red, thank you. That's your partner. Howard, thank you. Jay, thank you, man. I just seen you. By the way, thank you. You're in Patreon.
Fuck yeah.
And Liz Reptile, thank you.
Thanks, Liz.
Yeah, Mick Hitler, thank you. Well, appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you. And we'll be doing that all week, and we'll be bringing Patreons, be bringing Patreons on the show, and we appreciate y'all out. Like I said, $1,000 a month. We do the 24-hour show. It is time to end the show.
Gage just said something. He said, "No, don't ask Billy if I can be on one of his new singles, because Billy's a successful fucking musician, and I'm a fucking dumb cunt from Australia. Let's just not go down that path whatsoever. Don't do that."
Don't do that. Well, we did not reach the $50 stream goal though, and I lost $10 on Patreon. What the fuck? This was not how I wanted it to go.
That might have been my fault because I was fucking around in Patreon looking for the link to the Discord. But I think I just fixed it.
You better fix it. No, I'm joking.
McFix it.
McFix it. Let's see what we got going on. Yeah, you fixed it. It was your bad. But that's okay. Thank you, man. Once again, thank you. And we're definitely going to have you back on the show.
Why?
Why? Because you're a Patreon. We bring him back on. So, anyways, that's it, guys. We appreciate you. We love you. And, catch us tomorrow. Who we got tomorrow? We got Landon No. And we've got our Sir Langdon or whatever Billy like to call him. And Wake Up Dead. That's the 2 Patreons on tomorrow. Then Wednesday, we've got Soda and Captain Kirsch. Everybody loves those girls. Hey, and Thursday, Redhead Redemption, baby. Oh, yeah. Bounce, bow, 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 bow. She is one hot little motherfucker. She's very cool, too. Very cool. She's going to be on the show. And possibly, I can find out today or tomorrow if Magog's going to be on Thursday also. And maybe I'll be back on my main channel tomorrow. We're supposed to get it back today. I don't know what's happening. We'll see. So check you guys then.